Good evening, everyone. It is what is today? December 18th, 6:34 p.m. And we're going to start the special called session with we're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Amy Dinsmore, absent. Larry Hood, absent. Jonathan Nelms, absent. Jake Ludon,
Here.
Scott Peedy,
Here.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Here.
Dave Morris.
Present. All right. Any reports from committees, boards, and commissions? Seeing none. To old business. Ordinance 2023-35.
Thank you.
What's that? You got information there.
on there,
Excuse me,
buddy.
sorry.
You got an
Okay.
information there from Marla.
Marla, do you have anything to say? Sorry.
All right, so as you'll see up there, I am submitting my letter of retirement. So I had my time in that I needed and was kind of planning on retiring around September. And Wynn and I talked and thought maybe it'd be better if I just waited to the end of the year. So January 4th will be my last day with the city. So I just wanted to put it in writing. I wanted you to know that, the city council. And I wanted to actually thank the city council for some of the benefits that they provided for the city employees and myself for many years. So I wanted to thank Dwayne for trusting me with having the first human resource position for the city. And some of the city benefits I thought I'd just kind of list off. I just wanted to educate some of the new city council people that are coming in and just refresh your memories about how good you are to us to have passed so many good benefits on to allow us to not have to get some of the elective coverage because we already have a lot of good benefits already. So besides the medical and the dental and vision options at no cost to the city, we have the Cass Employer Clinic, the wellness program, the long-term disability, $40,000 worth of accidental death and dismemberment, $30,000 through standard, and then also 10 by IPEP, which is our workman's comp insurance. We have very generous PTO. That's something that I think when we're hiring new employees, that's if they look the policy up and see exactly what our PTO benefits are, they'll love it. We have 3 floating holidays. So I just wanted to take the time just to let you know some of the great benefits that we have. Now, starting in 2024, we're going to get paid out up to 60 days in our sick bank. And that's a big plus for city employees. We've never really been able to take that benefit with us. We just would lose it. So that PTO is accumulated in that sick bank at the end of the year if you don't take it. So there's just some positions, they have a hard time taking their PTO. And for them to be able to know now that they'll be able to accumulate 60 days is big. Plus, it would hold over until our long-term disability kicked in. And that's a big plus too. If someone was to get injured and disabled, weren't able to keep up with their job duties. Of course, the most valuable one of all is going to be the Public Employee Retirement Fund. And that is something that when our employees have 10 years that's vested, they will be able to, when they retire, get paid for the rest of their lives. So that is very big. And if you have a 401k, that'll pay out over a certain amount of time. But usually, it runs out, or it could, depending on how you elect to take it. But with this perf that's offered to city employees, it is a lifetime. So that is a great benefit. So I just also wanted to say, you know, our public safety employees do such a great job, and they are getting rewarded for that this year, which is really nice. Really nice that that happened. But I just wanted to tell you that there's 1/3 of our employees that are full-time that you're not going to see come in a uniform, march along the back of the city council chambers, and ask for anything. You're not going to see a golf employee, a street employee, cemetery, parks, clerk treasurer's office, community development, or planning and zoning. You're not going to do it. So I just want you to always remember, when you vote to give your raises, that you consider there's 1/3 of our employees that you're never really going to have anybody come up and speak for them. I mean, the department heads can, but when that department comes up, they're going to think of 17 employees is that department. But 1/3 of our employees probably will not get represented. And when I do the exit interviews, our employees have been so grateful that the city council for the last few years has elected to give across-the-board raises as opposed to a percentage. It makes it so much more fair, because what we were doing was increasing the gap between the highest and the lowest paid employees. But when you give across the board, whether it's $2,500 or $3,500, what you're doing is lowering that gap. So I just wanted to say thank you. And there's many of our employees that, like I said, that have spoke up and said they appreciate the raises being like the $2,500 amounts across the board. So anyhow, thanks so much. And I appreciate you
Thank you for
backing me
your
up
hard
on
work,
things that
Marla.
I brought before the board.
Yep.
Thank you, Marla, for all you've done over the years. You've been a great employee, good asset to the city.
Business, ordinance 2023-35. Scott Beatty.
Ordinance 2023-35, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, establishing rules and procedures for the Wright Street Park Park. Mr. Leader, I ask for a vote on ordinance 2023-35, please.
For discussion.
Any discussion? Hearing none, we'll have a vote on ordinance 2023-35.
Scott Petey.
We get a second?
Oh, was that, I'm sorry, who just,
I'll second.
second it?
Yep.
I'm out of the game.
Okay, Scott Petey,
Yes.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Yes.
Jake Ladon.
Yes. All right. Now we have a vote on ordinance 2023-35.
No, 36.
36.
So you need to have you need to have it read.
All right, ordinance 2023-36. Haley Zinsmaster.
Ordinance 2023-36, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Logansport, Indiana, authorizing scheduled increases in employees and retirees' contributions for health insurance. I would ask for a vote on ordinance 2023-36 on its second reading.
Any
I'll
discussion?
second.
Any discussion?
Just one quick comment. I want to thank the four council people that showed up tonight to vote on this. If this ordinance hadn't been passed, it would have been reality, falling back until we could have changed it on ordinance from 2022, which would have actually increased the premiums of all of our working employees. We didn't raise it as much as the previous ordinance had outlined. So I appreciate you coming so that we could get this passed tonight. Hopefully we can get 4 yeses. Thank you.
All right, we'll have a vote on ordinance 2023-36.
Haley Zinsmaster,
Yes.
Dave Morris,
Yes.
Ladon,
Yes.
Scott Petey.
Yes.
Ordinance 2023-36 passes 4-0. Any new business? There's none. Any public comments? Seeing none. Any council member comments?
I just want to reiterate to you, Marla, I appreciate all the time that we've spent working together over the last 8 years in different capacities. And, you know, a lot of the things that you thank the council for were things that you brought to our attention at one time or another. And all of the employees of the city have been able to benefit from that. So thank you for all that, and enjoy your retirement.
Thank you, Marla.
Way too young.
All right. Any miscellaneous business and any matters not already considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance or concerns? No, then I call this special call session adjourned.
Call for a motion.
Call for a motion to adjourn, please.
So moved.
All right.
I get a second.
Second.
There we go.
And all right, call for question.
Jake Ladon.
Yes.
Scott Petey.
Yes.
Haley Zinsmaster.
Yes.
Dave Morris.
Yes.
Now we're adjourned. 6:45.
Yes, we are adjourned.